Hello, hello, hello! This is Scott Velasco, broadcasting live from a bunker on the banks of the Halifax River, coming to you from the new normal. Please take my hand and follow me on this weird journey, but use hand sanitizer, and we are going to continue our conversation about consoles, and today we are talking about just this chunk right in front of me here, the center section of the console, or what we might call the master section of the console. Let's grab the camera and spin it around so you can see what I'm talking about. The master section of the console can best be explained by understanding what the master fader does. I told you last time the master fader controls the overall stereo output of the console. Think about this. The console has 32 other faders, right? Each one of those 32 faders controls its own output signal. But the master fader is the overall control for all 32 faders. The master fader is found in the center section. Everything in the center section can be thought of in the same way. For instance, when it comes to our echo sends, there are 8 of them that all of the channels can share. Well, here are the 8 master echo sends. I told you at one point that, let's turn on the reverb here. There's a little bit of reverb on my voice. I turned that up on channel 1, but I could turn down the master echo send, and anything that is going out of echo send 5, 6 here just got turned down. Now, if I turn down just channel 1's echo send, any other channel that is using that echo send will still go to the effect. But when I turn down the master, all channels stop going to that effect. All right, and let's mute the returns on those. Oh my, I wonder if you, oh yeah, you were hearing that. Okay, great. Okay, so I'm going to take the reverb off. Fantastic. Now, there are, in addition to master echo sends here, there are what we call echo returns. That is where the signal comes out of the effect and back into the console. There are submasters. These are the master controls for our summing buses. Submaster 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth, all the way up the console. And over here, we have the control room volume, which is not going to affect what you're hearing right now, but affects what I'm hearing. These are cuts for the speakers, which again doesn't have any effect on the signal going to the video camera. And then there's this button that says TB, all TB to echo. TB stands for talkback. So when I have musicians in the room and I hit the TB switch, it is sending the sound of my voice out of a hidden microphone on the console, which is hidden up here, right there. There's a tiny mic just kind of tucked into the console, and I use the TB button to talk to the musicians on the other side of the glass. These are my control room source selectors. So I'm listening right now to the program bus, which would be anything going out that main stereo output of the console. I could instead choose to listen to the outputs of my echo sends. What do those take us to, if you remember? Time-based effects like reverbs and delays. Or I could instead choose to listen to external inputs. So I've got 3 buttons that are set up here for, one is my CD player and recorder, one is my Blu-ray, and one is the actual computer system audio like iTunes and YouTube and that sort of thing. So I could hit any of these buttons and change what I am monitoring, what I am listening to. There are other things in the center section here, but understanding those main master controls is really of primary importance to us right now. And we won't worry so much about what the oscillator is here for or what the peak threshold does or any of that. Okay, so that has taken us through a big introduction of the console. I hope this has been useful to you. This is Scott Velasco, time to bounce, fading out.